If you've been thinking, what do I really want? Or everyone else around me knows what they want. Or what if I want so many things? And the last problem I often see is, what if I don't have big goals and I just want to be cozy on the couch with my dog or lie on the beach and travel? Then this week's episode of the Dynamic Women podcast is for you. I'm going to take you through a very simple exercise to help you get really clear about what you want. Plus, I've offered one of my mini courses, 3 Simple Steps to Figure Out What You Want, as my gift to you if you want to be able to go through the steps that I take my clients through. So I hope you have a listen, and then let me know what you think. You not know what you want? It can be frustrating. It can be annoying. And you don't know where to focus your time and energy. Well, if you are figuring out right now what it is that you want, then listen up, because I'm going to take you through a simple exercise to figure it out. So you want to know what you want. Maybe you want to know what you want in your business, in your life, in your relationships. And that question gets asked a lot to me is, Diane, how do I figure out what I want? Or when I start working with clients, I ask them, what do you want? And people are like, I'm not sure. Can you help me figure that out? And yes, I can. And so today, I'm going to go through that with you in a very simple way that you can even do it on the back of a napkin in a coffee shop. And I'm also going to give you the option of going through it as an action guide with my 3 simple steps to figure out what you want. You can download it in the description. So let me take you through some of the simplified version of it. So I want you to ask yourself, first of all, thinking of like all the areas of your life, business or career, your finances, your love life, your friends, your family, your fun and recreation, your personal development. Maybe you need to pause as I go through all of these. Your physical environment, your spiritual life. And I think the one I'm missing is your health. And so once you go through and you figure out what are all the areas of my life, and again, in the 3 simple steps, there'll be the wheel of life. So you'll be able to see all the areas. But I want you to ask yourself, how satisfied do I want to be in each of these areas? And by satisfied, I mean like content and happy. And if we looked at it on a scale of 1 to 10, so 1 being not very happy and 10 being very happy or satisfied in that area, how do you want it to be in 6 months from now? Now, usually when I go through this with a client, we are looking at the wheel and we score where you are right now. And so if you want to go through that process, you can, but I'm giving you really simple steps here. So you would say, how satisfied am I now? And then how satisfied do I want to be like 6 months from now, 1 year from now? And then you take that number. And so let's focus on career. You're currently at a 6 and you want it to be an 8, or you've only scored where you want to be and you scored at the 8. And so then paint that picture, paint a picture of what does it look like in your career at an 8? What does it look like for your health at a 6? And not just what does it look like, what does it feel like? So if it's around your health, it looks like me going to the gym. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling less out of breath, or I'm sleeping better. I'm eating better. I'm meal planning. So these are all the pieces that are maybe part of it. And then ask yourself, and because of that, what's happening? And so because of that could be, well, because I'm feeling more confident about myself, I'm then starting to date again. Or I'm then joining up with the local run club because I feel like I can do this now. So going through that, you now know what it is in every area of life that you want. Because if that's what makes you satisfied and that's what makes you happy, really, that's the ultimate goal, is just to be happy and satisfied and content in life, is it not? When you know what it looks like to be happy in those areas, it gives you very clearly the steps that you must take and the things that will happen when you are there. So that's how you set the goals around it. Now, a couple of questions that I also get asked in following this is, but what if I have too many things that I want? Great. You're a big dreamer, or you have good clarity around all the different areas of life. And so once you see the whole picture, you then get to decide what is first. What is second? What do I need to do to have that next thing happen? And so maybe it is in your career, you need to get a promotion or you need to raise your rates in your business in order to afford the kitchen reno that you're wanting. Or maybe it is hiring someone on to help you so that you can have a cleaner house, right? And so you see that one thing will actually help another area. Now, another question is, what if everyone around me knows what they're doing and I don't, or knows what they want to do and I don't? Well, that's probably because you're focusing on career or personal development and education as the area. That's okay that you don't know what you want in that area. The key thing is, if you can just design your life, then you'll be able to see what fits into the lifestyle that you want. See, I've had a lot of people first decide what my career or what my education is. And then after that, they try to design the life, but it doesn't fit in anymore. Right? So they might want something, they might realize that they want stability and they want to have a family and that they want to be around for maybe some sick parents or something. But then they're always traveling, or they're a pilot always flying and they're always away. That's not what they were looking for. So if you're thinking everyone else knows what they want and I don't, that's okay. Go through these process, go through the exercise, get the 3 simple steps to figure out what you want is my gift to you. And then you'll be able to really see a bigger picture of what you want. And last thing is, what if you're like, I just want to lie on a beach, or I just want to get cozy on a couch. I just want to chill. I don't have any big goals. Well, doing this exercise, it's going to show you the things that you value most in life. And then you're going to be able to start working towards that, and maybe having a career or having a business or having investments, something that will help you to have that type of relaxing or travel-based lifestyle. So this is the steps. These are the steps. This is the exercise to figure out what you want. Let me know, what is it like the number one thing that you want? And make sure you grab the 3 simple steps to figure out what you want as my gift to you, because it's going to have more information about what you need.